Hey everyone, today I will be working on Suprinity. Now I have two anteriors, both the exact same, except for this one is HT and this one is T. So HT is for high translucent and the T is just for regular translucent, so it's like a low translucency. And then I will be using the Vita Mini Stain Kit. And this is everything that you get. It comes with ES 13, 11, 6, 5, and 1. And what the ES stands for effect stains. And it comes with this little wheel. So as you can see, it shows all the colors. And what we like to do with this is you can actually kind of hold it under the crown and kind of get a rough idea of what the shades will be like, because the shades will actually be exactly like what it is here. However, I use powders, so I can change the consistency of it. Paste is kind of what you see is what you get. It does come with a liquid, which can change the translucency of it, so the concentration is not as thick. But I always like to tell people if I'm getting something, I usually get the mini stain kit. And then if you need a bottle of something else, because it comes with this, you know what the stain you need is, you can literally just order the bottle for like $30. So as you can see, I set up the stains, and what I like to do, as you can see, I have the shades, colors right on top of it, so that I know which one is which. So what I like to do, since it's an A2, I don't want to go too dark. So I'm just taking a little bit of the light, and that might be too much. So I can just wipe some off. And all I'm doing is just adding some character to it. Don't want it too thick. But this will go nicely with the A2. Now, I'm gonna do the exact same thing with this side, with the translucent. Again, this is the HT. So what I'm gonna do is I'll grab the blue. So see, there's a nice blob on that. I just tap it, then I clean the excess off. So my brush is nice and clean, and then all I'm doing is pulling that blob across. That way you can barely see the blue, and that should add a nice translucency effect. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing for the T. Now I have them on separate little firing trays and pins, because that way I know and can tell them apart. What I'm gonna do now is put it in the Combi program, which is for Suprinity, where it crystallizes and you can stain and glaze at the same time. Now the reason I didn't glaze these, usually I would glaze, then stain, that way you have more control. The reason I'm not doing that is because I wanna show step by step everything. Okay, here you go. The video doesn't do it justice, but you can see a difference. This is the T, the translucent. This is the HT. Now I'm gonna glaze them both. The thing with the glaze is when you're mixing it, it's a brand new bottle, looks like. You want what's called a honey consistency. So what that's like, I'll just do a quick demo, let you guys see what it's like. Again, when you're mixing, always use a non-metal instrument. So you see the second one here. That's kind of what you want to go for. It actually sticks to the mixing tool a little bit. The reason why that is because this is the glaze. This metal liquid only liquefies it. That's all it is. This evaporates inside the furnace, and this is what's remaining. So that's why you have to have more of a honey consistency, because that will actually meaning more of the stain, or sorry, more of the glaze. And this is a glaze LT. Stands for low temperature. It fires, I believe, like between 740 and 920 or something like that. Something in that range is where it actually cures inside the furnace. So it's kind of a universal, kind of with all the stains actually. They will actually cure with basically almost every product out there. So all I'm doing is going downward, removing the cat hair. And then again, so I have a different brush. I don't know if you noticed that. I have two brushes, one for glaze, remove that, and one for staining. I just don't, personally, I don't like mixing the two. That's just a personal thing. And now I'm gonna fire these. All right, here we go. Again, this is T for translucent, this is HT. So you can see the difference. And then, I'm gonna take the substructures out. Take the pins out, sorry. So you can see a difference, definitely. Again, HT, T. Perfect, thank you.